welcome back to the channel. So I want to talk about the internal work that you need to work on your own self before some things begin to manifest on the outside. So you know how most of us just think that if I start doing this thing today, tomorrow I am going to blow, or my content is going to blow, and I'm going to be doing very well on whatever platform it is that you've chosen to create content in. I have come to learn that a lot of times, beyond the skill, beyond the equipment, beyond the gear, there is an internal work that we all need to do in order to get to the position or the type of results that we want to get. And most times this internal conflict, so it may manifest as imposter syndrome, sometimes it may manifest as perfectionism, sometimes it may manifest as different things, right? But it is really our internal environment fighting with the external, with the things that we want to achieve on the outside. And personally, in my own personal experience, I have come to learn that until you come into alignment, until you do that work inside and actually get to that place of alignment, you will just be doing a lot of things and not actually getting the type of results that you want and you desire. So I, for one, am a very I won't say I'm a perfectionist, but at the same time, I like things to be, I'm not an over worrier, but I will think in different directions. Oh, what if it's like this? How are people going to perceive it? Most times I'm able to be braggadocious about it and just face it head on. But I had to learn that I had to be conscious of what I was saying internally. So you know how people ask you, what do you want to do? And you have something you are saying on the outside, but what is going on inside of you are two different things. So I had to get to that point where I had to tell myself that you deserve whatever results that you truly want. You deserve it. Like, you don't have to do extra, you don't have to be extra, you don't have to be other thing, you just deserve it. Okay, so don't think that, oh, maybe if I have this, if I come from this type of family, or if I know this, I'm in this particular circle, then that's when I'm going to deserve it. So I had to tell myself those things. The second thing I had to also work on myself was to set clear intentions, because a lot of us are not clear on what exactly it is that we want, because most of us we like to make other people feel good. I think that's where I was before. I'm no longer like that. So I was listening to every other person apart from what my gut was telling me, what the Holy Spirit was saying to me, for those of us who are spiritual. So I was listening to advice from people who actually genuinely loved me and cared for me, but it wasn't just for me. Do you understand? I knew what I wanted, but because I was listening to every other person apart from what my spirit was telling me to do, I wasn't getting certain results. And until I got to that point and say, look, I respect you, I love you, but I'm going to stay on my lane. I'm going to stay in the place that I know I should be. So for some other person, it may not be this, it may be something, but that internal work, we have to do it. Clarity, you have to be so clear about what it is that you want, that you know that you are not shifting, you are not shaking. So let me give an instance. I remember when the company I was working with went bankrupt. Before then, the Holy Spirit had been telling me to transition to like taking social media serious and all of that. But like I said, I was listening to advice, listening to everybody. So I wasn't really sure. I wasn't really clear if I wanted to continue doing working in corporate, or if I actually wanted to focus on this. that dilemma was there. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know the path to take. I didn't know what areas I could actually genuinely make real cash that I could pay myself salary. After I got clear, the clarity didn't just even come in a day. But when I decided, okay, let me put my leg in the water, and I began to test different models, okay, because I always tell people that in this online space there is no one way for everybody. There are different models. One model may not work for you, another model might work for you. So that's why it's important for you to be informed of the different models, and don't just set yourself in stone like, oh, person A says it is courses, person B says it is membership, person B talks about making money as a content creator. Find out your own path, and most times it is in doing that you know your own path. So as I began to do different things, try out different things, and I began to learn, okay, I don't really like this, I like this one, and I don't really like this one. So for instance, I don't like to teach large crowds and all those type of things, okay. Maybe in the future, when I have a system in place, I have staff and all of that, I can manage that. But to be dealing with human beings one-on-one, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I'd rather use my time to do something else, okay. So I had to find out what actually works for me, what I like, what I enjoy, the things that elevate my strength, okay, and focus on that, okay. So that's for me. So but until I got clear, until I received that clarity, I was just cycling in a lot of confusion and not knowing exactly what it is that I wanted to do. But when I got to that place of clarity, there's nothing you want to tell me. Like I respect your opinions and all of that, but when it comes to my work, when it comes to what I do, there's nothing you're gonna tell me. I'll just smile. If I want to be cautious, or I don't want to look like I'm doing over sabi, I'll just like, oh, thank you very much, I'm grateful and all of that. But I have learned that once you get that place of clarity, when you are clear that this is what I should be doing, block out the noise, just block it out and focus on it. The last thing I will talk about in terms of internal work is to feed yourself or feed your mind with people who have already achieved what it is that you want to achieve. So a lot of people have taken it to the extreme, and I'm going to talk about that. But look for people who, there's always a prototype, there's always a template, there's always somebody who has done what you want to do, okay. There's always somebody who is doing what you want to do, so you can be inspired by that person. Doesn't necessarily mean that you should now go and be a copy, because that's another thing. A lot of us have lost our authenticity and originality in the name of being inspired by other people. But I know that inspiration really helps, in the sense that when you do it in moderation. So for someone like me, I really don't interact with a lot of people's contents, not because I don't like people, or I just feel like once I get too much in other people, what they are doing, it begins to affect me somehow. So in order to focus on what I'm doing, I pick the days, pick people that I genuinely I'm happy to watch their videos, that when I watch their videos I get like a boost of energy. I don't know how to explain it. So I rather focus on those type of people. There are some people that if I begin to feel bad, or I don't have this, I just cut it off. There's no need for all of that. I can't affect my own productivity. But at the same time, some people take it to the extreme that they take inspiration for now copycats. They are copying other people's work. In recent time, I saw on TikTok different people calling out people using their videos like the script word for word. I'm like, what's going on, you guys? You can't be inspired without copying people like to the T. But you get inspiration and it helps you to grow. Anyway, these are the things I just wanted to share with you guys. Share with me what type of internal work are you doing on yourself, because what is going on your inside will definitely affect what you see as the results and the things that are around you. Anyway, if you have not joined my community, my diamonds, my beautiful diamond community here online, please join us. Okay, this is a safe space where we just inspire and have a good time all together. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.